All right, welcome in, everyone. We're ready for another deep dive today.
Definitely ready, yeah.
So today we're going to dive into the story of Mahendra Singh Dhoni,
Okay.
MS Dhoni, Captain Cool.
Yeah.
We've got a pretty good look, I think, at his journey in cricket, his leadership, the impact he's had on the
It
sports.
was quite a journey.
And I guess our goal for you today is, to try to understand what really drove his success and what made him such an iconic figure, I think, across the world, really.
Just, yeah, he's a global figure.
So maybe we could start at the very beginning.
Yeah.
I mean, he didn't exactly come from like a big cricket family background, did he?
No, not at all, really. He was born in Ranchi and actually started out as a football goalkeeper.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so his cricket talent kind of emerged a little bit later playing for local clubs, and then, he moved up through domestic cricket playing for Bihar,
Right.
and then later on Jharkhand.
Okay, so he's playing domestically, working his way up.
Yeah.
And this is where his early playing style kind of gets noticed.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, his early style was really something, very unorthodox batting, but with real power, and then obviously combined with wicket-keeping skills.
So what do you think it was about his batting that made him so effective early on?
Well, I think it surprised a lot of bowlers. He could hit the ball from unusual angles and just generate so much power, which made him really unpredictable.
Hard to bowl to.
Absolutely, yeah. It made it really difficult to set fields for him, especially in domestic cricket.
Yeah.
So this raw talent is really what got him noticed and got him moving up.
Okay, so that leads to his international debut,
Right.
which happens in 2004.
Yeah.
But really feels like 2005 is when he explodes on the scene.
Totally, yeah. I mean, that 148 against Pakistan in Visakhapatnam, that was like, his big statement.
148 runs.
Yeah.
Wow.
And then, later on that year, the unbeaten 183 against Sri Lanka, suddenly everyone knew who MS Dhoni was.
Right.
He really established himself as a serious force in cricket.
Yeah. And then, beyond his batting, he very quickly develops this reputation for being so cool under pressure.
Captain Cool.
Yeah.
It's not just a nickname.
Being a real finisher in those limited overs games.
Yeah.
And it feels like that composure really becomes key to his captaincy as well.
Absolutely.
Takes over the ODI captaincy in 2007.
Yep.
And what a ride that was.
It was an incredible period, yeah, winning that inaugural T20 World Cup in 2007.
Against Pakistan.
Against Pakistan. Yeah, it was a huge moment, not just for him, but for Indian cricket.
Right.
And really, it showed everyone his leadership potential right away.
And then, I mean, after that, leading India to the 2011 World Cup victory, hitting that winning six after 28 years,
I mean,
it's etched in history.
Truly iconic moment. Yeah, just etched in history.
Unbelievable.
And he didn't stop there, He went on to win the Champions Trophy in 2013.
Wow.
Which made him the only captain to win all 3 major ICC trophies.
So, we're talking about these huge tournament wins, but, he also led India to the #1 ranking in Test cricket in 2009.
Yeah, absolutely. He was successful across formats, really.
Yeah, and it feels like beyond the trophies and the records, he also had this really unique ability to back young players, some of whom went on to become absolute stars.
Definitely, yeah. He really had this knack for identifying and supporting young talent. Gave them opportunities and believed in them before, maybe. Others did.
I'm thinking about
Guys like Kohli and Rohit Sharma, I mean, they're prime examples.
Yeah, huge players. And, they really benefited, I think, from his leadership.
Came up under him, learned from him. Yeah, he was a fantastic mentor for them.
So let's switch gears a little bit and talk about Test cricket in the IPL.
Okay.
So he retires from Tests in 2014.
Yeah.
But he has been an absolute constant in the IPL with Chennai Super Kings.
Oh, absolutely.
I mean, in Tests, nearly 5,000 runs, 6 centuries.
That's a very good Test career.
It is. But his IPL journey is kind of remarkable in a different way, isn't it?
It is, yeah.
Leading CSK since 2008, winning 5 titles.
Yeah.
And, even in his 40s, he's out there.
Still going.
Glove work is still incredible. Strategic thinking is still top-notch.
Yep. His longevity and his continued success, it's pretty fascinating to see.
Yeah, it's amazing. Now, he's also known for being, I guess, pretty humble guy off the field, right?
Totally.
Despite all the fame and all the success.
Yeah, I mean, he's always kept a relatively low profile, enjoys his bikes, his family. He's very family-oriented.
And, retiring from international cricket in 2020 didn't stop him in the IPL.
No, he's still going strong.
Still going strong, yeah.
It's amazing, his journey from this small-town boy to this global icon. I mean, it's truly inspirational.
Yeah.
And not just because of his talent, but his perseverance and his leadership, I think, really resonate with people.
Absolutely. So for everyone listening, I think, the big takeaway here is how Dhoni really nurtured his talent from the ground up.
Yeah.
Worked his way through the system.
For sure.
And the power of staying calm, staying strategic when the pressure's really on.
Absolutely.
Consistently performing at the highest level. It's really remarkable.
And what I think is really interesting to think about is how Dhoni adapted his leadership style, adapted his playing style, across all these different formats as his career evolved.
Yeah.
I mean, think about that adaptability.
Yeah.
How might that be a valuable lesson for you in your own life, as you face different challenges and move through different stages?
Yeah.
Just something to think about, as you go about your day.
That's a great point to end on. Really makes you think.
Yeah.
Well, thanks for joining us for this deep dive, everyone.
Thanks for having me.
It's been fun.
Yeah, really enjoyed it.
All right. Until next time.
See you later.